Hey, what's going on there, guys? Nick here from Absolute MTG, and today I'm going to be bringing you an update for my cube. So, for you guys that have seen the first cube video, you'll pretty much know what's going on in my cube already. You'll know just kind of some of the basics and the more like popular cards in here, but I did go through and change some of the stuff. I changed maybe like 20 or 30 cards through here. I ended up purchasing some more expensive things like Show and Tell, Sneak Attack, cards like that. So I ended up switching some of this stuff in here, and I actually have all of the changes to the cube documented on TappedOut.net. So there's going to be a link in the description where you guys can check that out, and it'll say everything that I took out and everything that I put into the cube ultimately. But for you guys that are unfamiliar with what a cube is basically just kind of like a collection of cards that is intended to be drafted. Now, the way that you want to structure a cube is pretty much going to be based on the amount of people that you want it to support. If you want to have like 8-man drafts with your cube, then you're going to have to make it 360 cards. That way that every player gets 3 15-card packs, equaling 45. 45 times 8 people is 360. And ultimately, you'll just have everything drafted. There's not going to be any card that's going to be left over once you distribute out all the packs. So that's the nice thing about having it to equal out exactly the amount of players that you want to support. Now, you can make it smaller. You can definitely make it a lot larger, and you're going to have some cards left over, or if you want to have more players involved, then you can support more players. But for 8-man drafting, I just like to keep it at 360 cards, and that's pretty much what I'm always going to have it at. So we'll take a look at it here. We'll start off with white, and we're just going to go through all the cards that we have in each color. So for white, I have Isamaru, Hound of Konda. I have Student of Warfare, Loam Lion, Micaeus the Lunarch, Steppe Lynx, Weathered Wayfarer, Mother of Runes, Stoneforge Mystic, White Knight, 8.5 Tails, Wall of Omens, Whip Quarter, Blade Splicer, Miran Crusader, Flicker Wisp, Fiendslayer Paladin, Calciderm, Hero of Bladehold, Sublime Archangel, Hakori Dust Drinker, Restoration Angel, Emeria Angel, Baneslayer Angel, Cloudgoat Ranger, Geist Honored Monk, Sun Titan, Elish Norn Grand Cenobite, Akroma Angel of Wrath, Rhea Dawnbringer, Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile, Land Tax, Condemn, Balance, Journey to Nowhere, Lingering Souls, Aura of Silence, Entreat the Angels. We have Ghostly Prison, Oblivion Ring, Day of Judgment, Wrath of God, Armageddon, Angelic Destiny, Faith's Fetters, Akroma's Vengeance, Elspeth Knight Errant, Gideon Jura, a Johnny Goldmane, and we have a Johnny Caller of the Pride. I did end up adding the San Diego Comic-Con Planeswalker set into the cube. Each of the Planeswalkers from M14 with their black on black promo version. So let's take a look at red. For red, we have Goblin Guide, Stromkirk Noble, Grim Lavamancer, Kurd Ape, Stormblood Berserker, Kargon Dragonlord, Slith Firewalker, Blood Knight, Plated Geopede, Zozu the Punisher, Goblin Rune Blaster, Jaya Ballard Task Mage, Mind Sparker, Countryside Crusher, Hell Rider, Hero of Oxid Ridge, Lava Hounds, Avalanche Riders, Kranko Mob Boss, Flame Tongue Kavu, Blistering Firecat. We have Siege Gang Commander, Kazul Tyrant of the Cliffs, Thundermaw Hellkite, Zealous Conscripts, Inferno Titan, Ryusei the Falling Star, Akroma Angel of Fury, Bogarden Hellkite, Lightning Bolt, Burst Lightning, Bonfire of the Damned, Banefire, Fireball, Devil's Play, Earthquake, Shattering Spree, Incinerate, Searing Spear, Mizium Mortars, Searing Blaze, Ancient Grudge, Char, Goblin Assault, Sulfuric Vortex, Sneak Attack, Active Aggression, Chandra the Firebrand, Chandra Pyromaster, and Cough of the Hammer. Moving on to green, we have Birds of Paradise, Wild Nacatl, Findhorn Elves, Tarmogoyf, Scavenging Ooze, Curian Dryad, Fauna Shaman, Wild Mongrel, Werebear, Albino Troll, Omnath Locus of Mana, Yavimaya Elder, Eternal Witness, Wolfear Avenger, Troll Aesthetic, Imperious Perfect. The only version I had was Russian. Master of the Wild Hunt. I always want to say Wild Master of the Hunt. Vengevine, Chameleon Colossus, Obstinate Baloth, Thrun the Last Troll, Wolfbrower Elemental, Oracle of Moldiah, Blastoderm, Thragtusk, Wolfear Silverheart, Ant Queen, Acidic Slime, Primeval Titan, Rampaging Baloths, Kamal Fist of Krosa. We have Vertaloth the Ancient, Avenger of Zendikar, Terastodon, Verdant Force, Green Sun Zenith, Rancor, Survival of the Fittest, Channel, Naturalize, Beast Within, Search for Tomorrow, Creeping Corrosion, Primeval Bounty, Summoning Trap, Tooth and Nail, Garruk Wildspeaker, Garruk Relentless, Garruk Primal Hunter, and Garruk Caller of Beasts. For black, we have Packrat, Nezumi Grave Robber, Gatekeeper of Malakir, Withered Wretch, Nantuku Shade, Black Knight, Vampire Nighthawk, Hypnotic Spectre, Phyrexian Negator, Doomed Necromancer, Bone Shredder, Royal Assassin, Ashling the Extinguisher, Abyssal Persecutor, Braids Cabal Minion, Grinning Demon, Plague Sliver, Graveborn Muse, Miri the Cursed, Skin Render, Chow Chow Lord of Wee, Ink Eyes Servant of Oni. We have Grave Titan, Skeletal Vampire, Viscera the Dreadful, Shieldred the Whispering One, Avatar of Woe, Tombstalker, Gristlebrand. We have Reanimate, Entomb, Duress, Animate Dead, Exhume, Demonic Tutor, Hymn to Turok, Doomblade, Go for the Throat, Terror, Black Sun Zenith. We have Recurring Nightmare, Necropotence, Phyrexian Arena, Dismember, Damnation, Snuff Out, Beacon of Unrest, Liliana of the Veil, we have Liliana of the Dark Realms, and Liliana Vess. And moving on to blue, probably one of my favorite colors here out of the cube. We have Gilded Drake, Coral Helm Commander, Magus of the Bazaar, Snapcaster Mage, Merfolk Looter, Willbender, Aether Adept, Kira the Great Class Spinner, if I can talk today, jeez. Vendilion Click, Serendib Efreet. We have Trade Wind Rider, Dungeon Geists, Braids Conjure Adept, Clone, Phyrexian Metamorph, Glen Elendra Archmage. We have Venser Shaper Savant, Void Mage Husher, which kind of looks like Gary Coleman, Vesuvian Shapeshifter, Morphling, Aeon Chronicler, Muldrifter, Frost Titan, Consecrated Sphinx, Aetherling, Kaiga the Tidestar, Arcanist Omnipotent, Mystical Tutor, Brainstorm, Ponder, Preordain. We have Impulse, Boomerang, Counterspell, Mana Leak, Show and Tell, Tinker, Capsize, Ristic Study, Propaganda, Cryptic Command, Deep Analysis, Fact or Fiction, Mind Control, Time Warp, Bribery, Jace Beleren, Jace the Mind Sculptor, Jace Memory Adept, and Tamio the Moon Sage. And then let's work our way into the multicolored stuff here. So we have Deathrite Shaman, Figure of Destiny, Quasali Pride Mage, Putrid Leech, Azorius Guild Mage, Boros Reckoner, Shadow Mage Infiltrator, Giora of the Gitu, Trigon Predator, Dauntless Escort, Geist of Saint Traft, Edric Spymaster of Trest, Kitchen Finks, Moroi. We have Olivia Voldaren, Hutmaster of the Fells, Bloodbraid Elf, Spirit Monger, Blood Baron of Viscopa, Nath of the Guilt Leaf, Nemesis of Reason, Lightning Helix, Terminate, Dreadbore, Mortify, Putrefy, and Unmake, Fires of Yavamaya, Invoke the Firemind, Maelstrom Pulse, Sphinx's Revelation, Unflinching Courage, Detention Sphere, Assembled Legion, Mirari's Wake, Ajani Vengeance, Sorin Lord of Innistrad, Sarkon Volt, Vraska the Unseen, and Nicol Bolas Planeswalker. Now for the colorless / artifact cards that we have Spellskite, Solemn Simulacrum, Karn Silver Golem, we have Wormcoil Engine, Sundering Titan, Ulamog the Infinite Gyre, Blightsteel Colossus, Emrakul the Aeon Storm, Mox Diamond, Skull Clamp, Aether Vial, Sensei's Divining Top, Basilisk Collar, Soul Ring, Mana Vault, Lightning Greaves, Isochron Scepter, Shrine of Burning Rage, Grim Monolith, Scroll Rack, Umezawa's Jite, Sword of Fire and Ice, Sword of Light and Shadow, Sword of War and Peace, and Sword of Body and Mind, the Dalkin Shackles, Chromatic Lantern, Basalt Monolith, Coalition Relic, Oblivion Stone, Rings of Bright Hearth, Tangle Wire, Phyrexian Processor, Nevernal's Disc, Icy Manipulator, Batterskull, Gilded Lotus, Mindslaver, All Is Dust, and then we have Karn for the Planeswalker. And then we just have our lands here. So we have Scalding Tarn, Marsh Flats, Arid Mesa, Misty Rainforest, Verdant Catacombs. I have one of each of the shocks, so Overgrown Tomb, Watery Grave, Stomping Ground, Steam Vents, Godless Shrine, Blood Crypt, Breeding Pool, Hallowed Fountain, Sacred Foundry, Temple Garden. I have some rainbow lands and some other like utility lands, just kind of mixed about, but it's Tarnished Citadel, Gemstone Mine, City of Brass, Grand Coliseum, Strip Mine, Rupture Spire, Transguild Promenade, Maze of Ith, Ancient Tomb, Academy Ruins, and then I have one of each of the Vivid lands, so Vivid Crag, Vivid Creek, Vivid Grove, Vivid Meadow, and then Vivid Marsh. And these lands are probably going to get swapped out for Onslaught fetches as soon as I get them for the cube. So I don't think that the Vivid lands are going to be in here way too long or anything like that. But that is the update for the cube. So some of the stuff remained the same, actually a lot of it did, but we ended up switching out some of the stuff which I mentioned before is documented on TappedOut.net. And the link is down in the description where you guys can check out the entire cube list. You can also draft the cube and mess around with it online. And you can see all the stuff that I've been swapping out and adding in and whatnot. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, guys, have yourselves a wonderful, fun-filled Magic the Gathering day.